Hey, I'm Colton Case, and it's 10:54, Wednesday the 3rd of December, 2025, and I'm just sitting outside the gym waiting for my pre-workout to kick in, and I was just thinking to myself, do you know what the world needs another one of? It's a natural bodybuilder influencer, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? I could do that. I work out, and I can talk. So I thought that's all it took to be an influencer. I was like, I could do that, and it probably be pretty entertaining. I entertain myself a lot. I was hoping to entertain you guys along the way, give you some tips and tricks. I do have a personal trainer, just as a disclosure, but I don't pay him. He's my cousin. I kind of give him payment in the form of like attention. Like I'll give him calls sometimes and tell him I love him. But that's mostly because he just kind of rates my workouts and tells me what I'm doing right and wrong. So Jackson, if you're listening, I really appreciate you, man. You're doing a really good job with me, and your other clients are doing fantastic too. But just want to give you a shout out. But right now I'm kind of waiting in my car for the gym to clear up a little bit. There's two people in there. One I know, I just see him a lot in there, and I'm too embarrassed to tell him I'm going to be recording myself lifting. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit. If next 10-15 minutes he doesn't end up leaving, I am going to just tell him I'm recording for Jackson, my lifting coach. I won't tell him by name. I'll just probably be like, oh yeah, man, recording for my lifting coach. So he can see how intense I'm working out. Just recording so I can make a video about it. But I'll be doing chest today. I'll kind of show you guys my chest workouts, what my trainer has told me, and the various different forms of exercise and knowledge that I have accumulated over the last 4 years as a former fat guy. I am fat right now, fatter than I want to be, but I used to be like 250 and not strong, like 250 and couldn't bench 135 pounds at 21 years old. That was pretty sad. I used to be a 2-a-day football player, was in there in the weight room all the time, and then I got like a bad injury, caused some like scoliosis in my spine. Saw a specialist, did a bunch of physical therapy, gotten it straightened out, and then now I'm actually able to lift again. And that's been it's been a blessing for sure. Like I used to not be able to like walk, or if I like stood and did the dishes for too long, I would be out of commission. But I'd be out of commission and eating like $40 worth of Sonic in one sitting, and it'd be like $20 worth of mozzarella sticks in that order. So I wasn't like really crushing it back then. But over the last 4 years, I got down to like, well, my first year and was more focused on like a weight loss journey, where I got down to 170 from 250. And then at that weight, I went through one winter thin, and I said to myself, ha ha ha, never again. That was miserable. I used to be like the kid in the shorts at the bus stop in the blizzard. Oh, I'm not cold. And then I wasn't fat, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. So all the skinny guys out there I made fun of during high school and middle school for being cold during the winter, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's my bad. I get it. You were healthy. I was not. I was blubbered up like a baby seal during the holiday season, and my natural insulator kept me warm while you guys were fighting for your lives, and I am sorry for that. But someone else just pulled up to the gym, so now I'm even more nervous about recording. And this is a lot longer intro than I planned on shooting. So, but that's my life story. This is who I am. Follow me along on my gym lifting adventures. I'll be displaying all my workouts, not every single rep, but I'll be showing you like good form, good workouts. I'll display it all for you. You feel free to copy them down or take them. I don't really ever have like a pre-planned workout when I come in. I just kind of see a machine that's open and I hit it. And just kind of give you guys some tips on tricks on how to build your body. But I'll see you all in the gym. Deuces. All right, guys, we got our first exercise. Going to start off with isolateral bench press. I'm going to be working 5 sets of this. The first 2 sets are warm-up sets, and the other 3 are working sets. I typically like to do 3 to 4 working sets on every exercise I do. Warm-ups, I usually only do on the first couple of exercises just because to get in the groove. But I'm taking about 1:45 rest in between each set on every exercise today. Except towards the end when I'm doing supersets at the end, but I'll just talk you more about that later. And then right here, I go out and I fail. Moving on to our second exercise, we got OHP, one of my favorite shoulder exercises. I got 95 pounds on the bar. It's not my greatest, but I hit shoulders the other day, so they're still a little tender. But we're going to make sure we bring that bar below our chin all the way down. Some reps I'm going to fail that, and I'm going to be a little lazy. But we're going to go all the way down, all the way back up. I like to keep my feet a little shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider, depending on the weight. But I'm hitting 4 sets of this with 1 warm-up and then 3 working sets. Work my way up to 115, do that for a set of like 7, and then work back down to 95 and do 8 reps of that. But we're going to finish off here, and I'm going to give you guys a good little view of how that felt. All right, on to our third exercise. We're going to be hitting one of my favorite exercises. It's easy bar, incline skull crushers. I'm going to be using 80 pounds, and I'm going to be hitting 4 sets for the 10 to 12 rep range. The goal on this one is to really kind of bring your hands in as close as possible and keep those elbows tucked, kind of bring them close into your chest, and really focus on the squeeze of the triceps at the top. We're trying not to move our arms so much. We're trying to bring that bar right back to where we started. And then we'll finish up with a couple more reps. And that should do it for that exercise. On to the next one. All right, on to chest flies. I'm going to be hitting 4 sets of this, 4 working sets, using the same weight the whole time. I pretty much hit the same rep range, 8 to 10 each set. But on this one, I'd like to take a couple steps forward. I like to keep the cables just above my shoulder level and then really focus on the squeeze on the chest when I'm bringing it in. All right, time to hit the finisher. We're going to be hitting 3 sets of each workout. We're going to be supersetting machine cable flies with dumbbell lateral raises, really kind of cook our chest and shoulders. On this one, we really want to focus on the squeeze of the chest. Really bring that bar in as close as possible, going back as far as possible. But moving on to the dumbbell lateral raises. On dumbbell lateral raises, a little key here is try to like throw your wrists out more to say, instead of like your hands first. Like your wrists should be higher than your hands should be when you're at the top of your set with dumbbell lateral raises. But this is just here to finish out the workout. We're hitting 3 sets of this. We're going to be failing 10 to 12 rep range for each set. But this is really just going to cook everything out and get you nice and toasted. And then here's all my weights and rep count for the entire exercise, everything I hit in order. Feel free to copy it or try it out. Don't be afraid to fail. You'll see there that I tried 315 and only got it for 4 times. That means I didn't hit what I wanted, but I still hit it. So don't be afraid to get in there and fail. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and God bless.